5 types of Christians Satan fears. Are you one of them? Let's get something straight. Satan doesn't fear all Christians equally. Now, I know that might mess with your theology, but it's the truth. Some Christians pose so little threat to the kingdom of darkness that they're practically invisible on hell's radar. They've traded the armor of God for the comfort of complacency. They're passive, prayerless, and powerless. But then, there's a remnant, a small group, a peculiar people, Christians who shake the gates of hell when they pray, men and women whose names are known not just in heaven, but in hell. In this message, we're going to expose 5 kinds of Christians that Satan fears and how you can become one of them. Number 1, the Christian who knows their authority. The first kind of believer the enemy fears is the one who knows their position in Christ. You see, Satan thrives in darkness, and I don't just mean literal darkness, I mean the darkness of ignorance. That's why Hosea 4 verse 6 declares, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Satan's strategy hasn't changed since Eden. Confuse, deceive, distort. And the easiest target? A believer who doesn't know what the Word says about who they are. But the moment a Christian realizes they've been given exousia, delegated authority, to tread on serpents and scorpions, the enemy begins to tremble. Because now that believer doesn't run from the fight, they stand and confront it. Satan doesn't respect volume. He respects authority, and authority only comes when you know your identity in Christ. Jesus didn't shout in the wilderness, he said, "It is written." That's authority. That's power. That's how you make hell nervous. Number 2, the Christian who isn't moved by circumstances. Satan fears the believer who won't flinch when the storm comes. We've got too many fair-weather Christians, believers who worship when the paycheck hits and complain when the bank account dips. But the kind of Christian Satan fears is the one who looks trouble in the eye and says like Job, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." Job 13 verse 15. Job didn't curse God when everything was stripped away. Job didn't fold. In all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. Job 1 verse 22. The enemy threw his worst and Job stayed planted. Some of you need to stop giving Satan free access to your emotions. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 10 warns, "Do not grumble as some of them did, and were destroyed by the destroyer." Grumbling empowers your enemy. Worship silences him. A steadfast Christian, one who praises when it hurts, is a dangerous Christian.